welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am sharing with you a catering menu that I would have done back when I was catering for, people. But today, I am cooking for my daughter. She was supposed to get married today. Today's July 12th. And a few months back in April, I think they decided that they wanted to just move it up because they were ready to get married. So they got married on May 8th, but it was a very private ceremony. It was just family, grandparents, parents, siblings. And then today, we're going to have like the wedding reception and a wedding shower, and then they're going to go off on their honeymoon because they had already had that scheduled. So today's special, she asked me to cater it for her, and so I'm going to take you through everything that I made and hopefully give you a little bit of footage from the shower later on today.
The first place I'm starting is with some pork. We had ordered a couple of pork butts from a local grocery store here. They have a meat guy. That's what we call him, the meat guy. And he smokes these, and they're so good. And when my son got married back in 2020, this is pretty much the same menu that he had for his reception. Emily and Grayson got married on May 8th, but July 12th was their original wedding date. I think I said this already. And that's when they were going to get married, have their reception, blah, blah, blah. So since they wanted to get married, they just couldn't wait. They went ahead and moved up the wedding. But they, on this day, on July 12th, they were still going to have a reception and just like a wedding shower. So she asked me if I would make the food for the reception. Of course, I said yes. So this is basically what we did with my son. We ordered these from the meat guy, and they are so good. So I'm just pulling the pork off of a couple of these butts, and I'm going to put them in a roasting pan with the lid on it, and then that's it. And then here in a little bit, I'll make some, I don't make homemade barbecue sauce. I just take a couple of ingredients and mix it together, and it's kind of like my signature sauce. You'll see when it comes up. But right now, we're just going to get the pork pulled off of the bone, get these, I don't like any of those fatty, gristly bits. I mean, some people like that. They say it's flavor, not me. So I'm doing my best to get every bit of that out and not really remove the seasoning that's on the outside because it, like I said, I've said it like 5 times now. It's so good. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but I'm actually doing all this on a Saturday. It's July the 11th. And I'm just getting all of the food prepared and into the roasting pans. And then I'll have it in the refrigerator. And then the next morning is church day. And when I get up, I go ahead and put these, pretty much everything is going to be cooked. It just really needs to be heated through. So I'm going to put them in my oven while on like 300 degrees while I'm getting ready. And then when we get to church, my parents live right beside the church, so I'm going to put these in their oven while church is going on just to keep it warm. And then by the time we get to, do y'all hear that growling? My dog is sitting, my granddoggy is sitting on my lap and he's barking at somebody outside. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah, when we get to the venue, then we'll put these in warmers. So right now I'm getting ready to start my baked beans. I've made these before with you guys. We call them loaded baked beans. A lot of people call them cowboy beans. But it's super easy, super simple, and really you can zhuzh it up the way that you want it. But I'm going to open up these large cans of Bush's baked beans. This is their original recipe. I'm going to fry up some ground beef. I've got 3 pounds here that I'm going to fry up, and I've got 3 of the number 10 cans of the Bush's baked beans. I'll get these into 2 pans, and then I'm going to add, now when I do my hamburger meat, it doesn't matter what I am fixing, if it's spaghetti, if it's tacos, whatever. Whenever I'm frying ground beef, I always add Worcestershire, salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. It's just a given. It's what I do. So I'm going to do that, but then also to the beans here in just a few minutes, you'll see I'm going to drain the liquid out. You don't have to do that. It's just a step that we prefer. This is actually my older sister Kim's recipe. She made these a while back. I mean, it's actually been years ago, the first time she made them, and ever since then, it is our go-to recipe. So I'm going to drain these, and then to each pan, I'm going to add more Worcestershire, more salt and pepper, brown sugar. Let me get my thoughts here. Brown sugar, ketchup. I'm going to use frozen diced green pepper and frozen diced onions. You can use fresh. And I think that that's it. And then just stir it up, and then you want to bake these until they're really heated through and bubbly. This next dish that I'm going to make, again, I have made this on my channel as well. These are very popular recipes back in my catering days when I catered and fixed all kinds of different things. These in particular were favorites of my family, but they were also favorites that other families would request, you know, whenever they had something that they needed me to cook for. But anyway, this is my twice baked mashed potato casserole, and I am cheating. I am using Bob Evans mashed potatoes. You can make your own. I have done that before. I remember one time my family, we peeled 100 pounds of potatoes to make mashed potatoes for a wedding, and it was after that that I realized, you know what, Bob Evans tastes just as good, and I can zhuzh it up to make it taste like, you know, homemade, which I think they taste homemade anyway. But so I've got my Bob Evans here, and I'm going to add, you can add melted butter. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. You can use sour cream instead of ranch dressing. I used ranch dressing here, but I've done both. And then I'm going to add some shredded cheddar cheese. I'm adding a little bit of shredded Parmesan cheese. And then I'm chopping up some green onions and some bacon, and I'm going to stir this and get it good and mixed together. I'll spread it out in my pan, and then I will sprinkle cheese, bacon, and more chopped green onions on top. And you want to bake this again until it's heated all the way through. Link whatever recipes I can in the description below, but a lot of this is just when you're cooking, you can take away, add to, whatever. You don't have to have exactly precise measurements and stuff like that. So you can definitely scale this down to feed a family of 2 or a family of 6, however many you want to feed. You just kind of go by the serving sizes on the packages. This is the barbecue sauce I was talking about earlier. All I do is take the original Sweet Baby Ray's. You can use honey or whatever, but I'm using the original. And to this, I always add homemade apple butter. Unfortunately, I didn't have any homemade apple butter in my house, so I am using store-bought. And I'm going to stir this up and then give it a taste. And it needed a little bit more of the apple butter flavor. Again, I didn't have any, so I had just recently had canned some peach butter. So I'm going to add one of my small jars of peach butter to this, and it was really good. So this is, again, a favorite. And I can't remember. I think I was sitting in the dentist chair and talking with my dental. Yes, my dental hygienist talks to me, and you talk back with a language they understand. But anyway, she was talking about how she had gone to an Amish country and they had apple butter barbecue sauce. And I thought, oh my goodness, that sounds really good. And so I added the apple butter to it one time, and I have never looked back. Next, I'm working on the dessert. Now, when she was going to have the wedding and everything in the same day, she did not want a wedding cake. She wanted dirt cake. And Grayson was good with that too. His only request was to please have gummy worms with it. So I am making a big old pan of dirt cake. And the amount of people that they were planning to have at their shower on this day was the same amount that they were planning to invite for the wedding. So, I didn't have to alter my cooking plans or anything like that. So I'm basically tripling this recipe. I think I did triple, maybe quadruple. I don't remember, but I'm definitely bulking it up to feed about 70 people. And so all I'm doing now, the first thing I did was add hold on, I gotta think. I added my cream cheese, softened butter, and powdered sugar to my mixer. I'm going to get that mixed up really good, and then I'm going to mix up my pudding mixture, which is vanilla pudding and milk. And then to that, I'm also going to add a little bit of vanilla, and then you're going to add those two wet mixtures together. You're going to add your cream cheese mixture to your pudding mixture. You're going to mix that up, and then after that, I'm going to fold in the whipped cream. And so this recipe is one that I can link down below, I know, so I'll try my best to remember to do that. I think I have 3 regular packs of Oreos that I break up in my Food Ninja, and then you just layer it. I'm going to do a layer of pudding, a layer of cookies. I think I ended up with 3 or 4 different layers, and this, again, a favorite in our family, a favorite when I was catering as well. hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm sharing with you a little bit of what went on at the shower with the games they played and the food and stuff like that. So if you liked today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, I would love you to subscribe. Come back and hang out with me. Until next time, I will see y'all later. Bye.
Who is the better chef? Grayson, put that shoe down. Sorry, no way. Who made the first move?
It's already made. Mom makes it and puts it in thing. I just eat it up.
Who wakes up first? You have a wake